It's a question often asked by baffled diners all over the world. How much should I tip?
So people generally know to tip, which is fine. They just don't know how much sometimes.
Here in Edmonton, we seem to have accepted a 10 to 15% standard. But within that standard are variables that hinge on server friendliness, quality of food, and the level of service.
My tip depends on two things. One is the taste and quality of food, and number two is the server and or the establishment.
Everybody knows you don't have to tip. But how does that affect your server? And when you tip your server, does she pocket that money? Molly Winnichuk, a server at Hudson, says not even close.
For servers here is 1.5% of our tender no tip, so it's everything we ring out during the day. 1.5% of that goes to the bar, 1.5% of that goes to the house, which is like the managers, the door guys, and then 3% of our food sales goes to the kitchens.
What that means is for every 10% tip, up to 6% might be shared among the staff. So your server may be pocketing a lot less than you'd think. In the US, dozens of restaurants have nixed tipping altogether and adopted a service tax. But given the choice, would you prefer to dole out your money based on merit, or have it dictated to you by the establishment?
And some people might not be able to afford it. You might go for a really bad meal and bad service and you leave with no tip. So is it good or bad? I don't know. I don't like to follow the Americans.
For now, voluntary tipping is here to stay. And it seems most local restaurant goers tip on merit and are more than happy to shell out the big bucks for good service. Reporting for Sun News, I'm Angelique Rodriguez.